Afternoon, love. Climb aboard, mind the step. Got your oyster? Right, let's have it. The news, from someone who actually sees this city move. That storm, yeah? Proper nutter. They're calling it Storm Floris. Sounds fancy, but don't be fooled. She's tearing through town like a punter, late for the last tube. Trees down, bins doing laps round Trafalgar Square, and I nearly had me wing mirror nicked by the wind near Peckham. If you're heading out today, tie your scarf tight and don't try to act brave on Waterloo Bridge. St. Pancras drama again? Course it is.
I used to sit upstairs, right by the window, just like you are now. I was 19, newly arrived, lost and found at the same time. Shepherd's Bush was loud, chaotic, full of languages I didn't know, and smells I missed. I shared a flat with 3 women, one from Syria, one from Moldova, one from Leeds. The washing machine was broken and the ceiling leaked. But for the first time in months, I felt safe. I took this bus every morning, not to go anywhere really, just to feel London moving, to remember I was still here.
Heard on the radio, that fella Tommy Robinson's been nicked. Again. Something about a fight at the station. Never a quiet day up there. You take a break in King's Cross, and it's like a live episode of Line of Duty. Oasis at Wembley turned tragic. Some poor fan took a fall from the upper tier last night. Absolute tragedy. That place holds memories for a lot of us. People went for the nostalgia, came back with heartbreak.
Holland Park always made me feel like I didn't belong. The townhouses were too white, too still. But the bus didn't care who I was. It just rolled forward. I had a notebook in my coat pocket. Blue cover, torn corner. I filled it with letters I never sent. The first was to my father. "Dear Papa," I wrote, "I don't know where you are. I hope the mountains are kind to you. I hope you still whistle when you cook. I hope you don't think I left you."
Spitting paan in Harrow, I kid you not. I'm not even joking. Red stains on the pavement like a crime scene. Makes you wonder what's happening to this city. We used to have chewing gum. Now it's spit art. Cleaners can't keep up. Palestine protests coming. Expect closures. Word is they're marching near Parliament again. The Met's nervous, and I can tell you, if you're riding the 159 or anything southbound, pack snacks. Gonna be traffic like Christmas Eve. That Blackheath tunnel's open again. About time. 10 million quid later, and you can actually get a train through there without waiting an hour. Hats off to the blokes fixing it. Always nice to see the city actually fixing something, instead of just putting up new signs. Elsieg shares flying. Guggenheim hiring. Now, I don't dabble in stocks. I'm still waiting for my overtime to clear, but the city's buzzing. Might be something in the water, or maybe it's just bankers being bankers. And of course, the film crews are back. Saw them filming near Soho again. Buses detoured. Looked like something with big lights and bigger egos. Probably Netflix, or one of them artsy BBC things where no one smiles and everyone wears wool. Amazon's expanding again. New offices in East London. Don't know how I feel. More jobs, sure. But I miss when the biggest thing in Stratford was the pub. All right, we're pulling in now. Keep your eyes open, keep your hood up, and don't believe everything they say on Twitter. This city never sleeps. And neither do I on this route. Same time tomorrow. Cheers, love. Mind the gap. Your London bus driver, Route 94.
Every time we passed Notting Hill Gate, I watched the tourists, the pastel houses, the polished shoes. I imagined I was someone else, someone from here, someone who hadn't seen what I had seen. At Kensington, I would get off the bus, Walk through the gates, past the statues into the quiet. I always sat under the same tree, chestnut leaves above, earth below. There, I wrote my second letter.
Dear Mama, I wrote, I wish you had seen London in August, the flowers in Kensington Gardens, the way people lie on the grass like they own the sky. I remembered the last time I saw her, the scarf she gave me. I never wore it in London. I was afraid it would smell like her, and I wouldn't survive the ache. Music swells slightly. Hyde Park became my chapel. I didn't pray, but I forgave myself for living, for laughing, for staying.
Sometimes I watched people kiss by the fountains, and I wondered if I'd ever kiss someone without flinching. I wondered if this city could really hold me. By Lancaster Gate, the sun would start to drop behind the buildings. Shadows moved across the bus windows. I wrote my third letter to no one, just a page of words and a tear stain I tried to pretend was rain.
I remember the first time I laughed on this bus. A boy in front of me dropped his crisps all over a stranger's lap. The woman just smiled and said, "That's London, love." That night I wrote, "Dear London, thank you for letting me disappear. Thank you for letting me reappear. Thank you for not asking where I came from and for letting me become someone new."
We're near the end of the line now. The traffic's louder, the people blur. But when I look out, I still see a girl with a notebook, writing this route just to stay afloat. She's older now, still writes sometimes, still rides the bus, but she no longer writes to ghosts, only to the city that held her. This was London Frame. Thank you for riding with me. If you have a story that London held for you, maybe today's the day you write it.